In utero trauma is real. So this morning, actually overnight, I was listening to Covered by God, Nigeria, and the Reverend James Sullivan, who is the author of Demonic Covenants and Curses. I think that's the name of the book. He was talking about womb trauma. And it caught my attention because he was talking about, I think it was Psalms 139, when it's talking about we were created in the womb, and we were formed in the womb. And so that got my attention. I was like, anytime I hear, minister talking about trauma, it of course gets my attention. So he was talking about trauma in the womb. And then I listened to another message, and this was Stephen Darby Ministries. And I think this message was probably 10 years ago. So he was really a man before his time. And he was talking about trauma as well. And he was talking about transference. When we don't heal the problems within ourselves, we, transfer it to other people, making them pay for something that's happened to us. So in utero trauma is real. What your mom experienced when she was pregnant with you, you will likely experience some of those same triggers today. So it's just to bring your awareness to, what are you carrying? It may not even be yours. I can always tell through the Holy Spirit what kind of trauma we're dealing with, because I'll ask the clients, is it developmental trauma, something before the age of 2? Is it in utero trauma, or is it generational trauma? And when I pause in between each of those, then their body will do something, will give some sort of clue. And so that's how I'll know which one we're dealing with. And then we go in deeper for the Christian clients to a deliverance prayer. When I was in Dubai, one of the people that I ended up counseling was, she was arguing with someone, am I a therapist? Because I didn't tell him, what I did. Am I a therapist, or am I a deliverance minister? And I said, I'm both. I'm both. And what I'm also realizing is, and this was something, I can't remember who, it was Stephen Darby that pointed it out today, which I was just like, that is so true. It was when Jesus met the infirmed man at the pool. He'd been infirm for 38 years. And the question he asked was, do you want to get well? Do you want to get well? Because the truth is, not everyone wants to get well. And so for this season, and this is a word that God gave me, he said, play your position. Play your position. What's my position? My position is trauma therapy and deliverance ministry. That's my position. So how do I play that position? I play that position with people who want to get well. If they don't want to get well, I'm not the one. I might have been the one, but when I truly have this revelation and accept that that's who I am, some people have to go. Some are leaving on their own. Some I will help leave, because I just don't want to, and I'm not. the thing the Lord said to me this morning is, you have a choice. I was talking to him about something, and he said, you have a choice. You have a choice. So I've been speaking that I have a choice. I have a choice to pick up the phone. I have a choice to not pick up the phone. I have a choice to travel, not travel. I have a choice. I have a choice. I have a choice. When trauma happens, we don't have a choice. But there comes a time when we do have a choice. And the question becomes, what choice are you making? And is the choice to get well? Because if you're not, if that's not your choice, that's fine. But you are not about to waste my time. It's not happening. It's not happening.